Hello guys, Michael here again with another video. So there are some principles that have helped me a lot when it comes to achieving the goal of being good with people in general, and that involves being good with women. To really be able to attract and date them in the best possible way is way the biggest gift I've given myself ever. And I would do anything to get back in time and tell my younger self about the importance of having great conversations with people. I just wish I could do that. And in this video, it will be about the ideas I had in my mind, the principles that I stood by when I felt insecure, when I felt low, when I felt like the world is against me, all right? I was an Asian dude in Sweden, I was born there, and it was not easy. Most of the things was in my head, but it wasn't easy to be called a chink or be called someone unattractive because, you know, some guys just were pretty mean and said that Swedish women didn't like Asian men and all that. And when you hear that over and over again in your young age, you take that as a fact. And after a while, I just noticed that that might not be true. And there were actually two stoic ideas that I just forced myself to keep in my head, all right? Number one was that I don't need to have an opinion about anything, all right? Or basically, I don't have to have an opinion about everything. So if someone have an opinion about me or about the world in some way, it's very easy to come in and get sucked into this area and have an opinion of your own. So when someone was thinking something bad about me or something about the world, then I have to come up with a counter opinion. You know, like I also have an opinion. I want to tell you about what I think and burn a lot of energy having a lot of opinions. But then I came to the idea that, you know what, I can make a decision to not have an opinion at all and just let things be as they are. I'm not talking about not having an opinion in every single field, but you can decide to not have an opinion about things that doesn't concern you that much. An opinion that doesn't help your self-improvement that much. You can decide, you can really make a conscious decision and decide not to have an opinion and to just let things be as they are. This is a superpower. You can do that. You can decide not to have an opinion about this, that, and that. And that will save you a lot of brain power. And it saved me a lot of energy. And I took that energy and refocused that energy into things that matters. My learning process, the way I'm interacting with other people, the way I can influence other people through conversations. That is what was important. So when I started to cut off a lot of having an opinion, I just reserved a lot of energy that made me more confident and more happier because now I can see a clear progress of the things that I really want to achieve. So that was one of the stoic ideas that helped me hugely. You don't need to have an opinion. You can make the choice, a conscious decision to not have any opinion at all and just let it be as it is. Now, the second part was the power of my own standard without judging. So for example, if a friend of mine always came late, it's very easy for me back then to think like, you know what, I can also be late. If he's late, I can also be late because that will equal it out. Or how can I say, it's like, if he's doing this, I can do it as well. So negative thing could make me do the same negative thing. And that is not only about coming in time. There was a lot of other areas where I felt like, you know what, this person don't, do the homework. So why should I do the homework? Even though it's only benefiting me, right? But it was easy to get into this trap of copying behaviors. And then I came into the realization that, you know what, if I'm going to implement a strong stoic idea where I'm thinking this instead, I don't care what you are doing or what that person is doing. I have my own standard. I'm going to do it based on my own values. I don't want to be late. I never want to be late. So I will come in time. If the other person doesn't come in time, I will not judge him. I will not be upset about this one. I will not let that in some way compromise my behavior because I want to be a person with high standard and I'm going to keep that high standard. And that's what I did. So I, in some way, came into peace with it. I don't care what other people are doing and I don't judge them either. I just got to stand by my strong principles. And that helped me to become more confident as well, because it's like a roadmap of being a good person. So that is also another tip I want to give you. Make sure that you have your own standard and don't let other people affect you based on what they are doing. You have your own life, your own goals, and you have your own mind and decision to be a good person. All right, guys, I hope you like this video. Subscribe. That's going to help my channel a lot. And I see you in the next video.